popping? What's popping? What's popping, y'all? It's your boy Kaden Rake, man. And today's topic is going to be, she's aware that you're in no contact. Does she care? Let's talk about it, bro. Because I think a lot of you guys aren't aware of the fact that these women are very aware that you are in no contact. They are very aware of what no contact is. So it's not just going to be this end all be all thing that if I just don't contact her, Kaden, she's going to reach out to me, bro. You have to provide value to the marketplace, bro. You have to provide value to the situation, dog. And if she feels like you still the same dude sitting there not doing nothing, the same dude who she left in the first place, if she feels like you still the same dude who she didn't believe in, guess what? She not coming back, bro. She not hitting your line. She not doing none of that, bro. This is about improving who you are as a man, dog. Let me tell you something about these women. I need you to listen to me on the secret. Guess what? They're gonna go where the grass is greener, or where they perceive the grass to be greener, bro. And let's be honest, perception is reality, especially for women. And guess what? Feelings are reality, especially for women. So she gonna try to manipulate, flip, dip, and all of the other shit, the situation, until she get to the point where she is in the best situation possible. And if she felt like you were the best situation, if she felt like you were the best choice, she would have chose you every single time. That's why I don't understand why some of y'all are chasing these women. Yeah, you, bro. I don't understand why you chasing these women. All she want to do is treat you like a goddamn Ken doll, and you all for it. Yeah, Kaden, I'm all for it, bro. Ain't got no nuts, bro. She took them. Ken didn't have no nuts either. Ken didn't have no nuts either, bro. And guess what she gonna do? She gonna take advantage of the situation every single time, my boy. She is going to treat you like you are an accessory every single time. And it's because you let her. It's because you allow her to believe that you just going to be sitting there waiting on her whenever she gets back from testing out the streets. Oh, I don't know. I think the streets might be my new home. I might want to live here. I might want to stay here. They look nice. Hanging out with her single friend made the streets look nice. And so she chose them. And you got to be aware, bro. She chose the streets. She chose to go see what was out there rather than stay in a relationship with you. And yet here you are. You still worried about this woman, thinking about her, stressing about her, seeing what she doing, following her on Instagram, trying to figure out where she going and who she with, bro. When in reality, you need to be working on yourself. Because the only thing that's going to give you a chance to win the situation, and let me not say win the situation, only way a man can properly get his revenge from a woman treating him some type of way, only way a man can properly show his value is to increase his value and to increase who he is as a man, bro. And it might not be a short thing. What a lot of you guys understanding is y'all want instant gratification, and that's your problem. You ain't got no discipline. You just want instant gratification. And this might not be an instantly gratifying thing. You might have to put in a little work. You might have to show her that, yeah, I got what it takes to become the best of the best. And when I get there, I'm not going to want you no more. You ain't going to be in my ballpark. And maybe, just maybe, I might bring you in as a side piece, but you lost main girl. You lost that. You don't get to be there in that capacity anymore. Maybe, just maybe, if you want that woman back, if you want her to come back in the capacity that you want and to have the control that you want, because guess what? This is a game of control. Like Game of Thrones, game of control, bro. That's what this is. She want to control you. She want to be able to manipulate you. She want to be able to use you for your resources. She want to be able to have the final say in a situation, whether she say it or not. Because that's how these new and modern women are, bro. That's just the reality of the situation. This ain't your grandma no more. I'm sorry. Go tell your grandma that it was real, but her time passed. These ain't the same women. And you want to control the situation. You want a woman that's nice, sweet, loving. You want a woman that listens. She follows your path, wants to be behind you and do the things that you wanted. You want that kind of woman, right? Y'all clashing. And see, what happens is, unless you draw a line in the sand, unless you got a certain amount of boundaries, unless you understand what it is that you want and you will accept nothing less than what you want, bro, she is going to win that battle every single time. Because when you play in a battle of emotions, and you are playing in a battle of emotions, because at the end of the day, you got emotions. And she been doing that her whole life. She know emotions better than anything else, and she know them better than you, definitely. So while you playing the game of emotions, she gonna win every single time, because she gonna do things to try to get to you, to try to get to your emotions. I've seen a guy fall for her using other dudes in order to try to make him jealous. You ever try to do that to me in your life, you can hit the door faster than, man, look, faster than the light that's gonna come out of it when you open it, bro. You could get gone. You could get gone. What? Pot 2.14. Blah, blah, blah. Get the fuck out. I don't care, bro. You can hit it faster than that. Get out. Because you ain't finna use no other dude to try to make me jealous. But some of y'all accept all of that. Y'all accept all of these bad behaviors. And because she been gone for a few days, for a few weeks, for a few months, now she's suddenly the woman of your dreams, when in reality, she was giving you every bad behavior in the book before she left. Some of y'all just running from the grind. Yeah, you just running from the grind. You just know that the grind you gotta put in order to get to where you want to go, it's harder than just accepting the bad behavior from that woman, or accepting her back, or accepting something you know you couldn't live the rest of your life with, bro, if it was continuing to occur. You don't want to do the self-improvement necessary. But the reality is, in any situation, you're gonna have to. Because at some point, that woman is going to get too disrespectful. At some point, that woman is going to get, she going to be gone. She ain't going to come back after no contact, because you ain't changing nothing. You ain't built enough, bro. You ain't done enough, bro. That's what's going to happen. And see, here's something you got to understand, bro. Unless you self-improve, you're not going to get it. And so, with that being said, bro, some of y'all need to shave, bro. Just simple getting a line in, simple trimming some body hair off, simple stuff, bro. And if you need to, get a trimmer, bro, from Manscaped to get it done. And you know what? I usually don't advertise people's products, but I really, really mess with this product, bro. Get it from Manscaped. If you ain't got it, it's cheap, bro. You should be able to afford it. If you can't afford it, we really got a conversation to have. Go down below, click that link, get that Manscaped trimmer, bro. Start there with your self-improvement journey. Make sure the hair off your body, bro. Do a little bit of looks maxing, dog. That can help you right away. Right away. And so when that helps you, and you start to look better, you going to start to feel better. When you start to feel better, you going to start to put in more work. When you start to put in more work, compound interest going to kick in. When compound interest going to kick in, eventually she going to be banging your line down again. When she do, you going to have enough interest built up off the hard work that you put in to make yourself a better person, bro. While she was in no contact, while she was ignoring you, while she was off doing whatever it is that she was doing when y'all wasn't contacting each other, when she wasn't hitting you up, because ultimately there's no such thing as no contact. If when you don't contact her, she hits you up, there's no such thing as no contact, because now y'all in contact. You supposed to answer the phone. You ain't ignoring her. You just not reaching out to her. So guess what happens when she wasn't contacting you, and y'all was in no contact, bro, and you was waiting on her to come back? You built yourself up. Guess what happens? Now you make the rules. Now you set the standard. You are the bar. And you gotta get to that place, bro. There is no other way that you are gonna have the success and the vibe with women that you want unless you do this. And it's no other way she gonna come back and truly desire you, bro, unless you make yourself something that she has to put in additional value to keep, bro. That's the reality of it. Hit that like button, comment, subscribe. It's your boy Kane Ray. She is aware you in no contact, dog. Now make her pay for every second she don't hit you up, man. I'm up out of here.